ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụla ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụla ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịghị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ gị wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt, gotu agba wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye, ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụghị ikonu ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi mara onye gị ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Thank you very much for joining me. Leave him alone, don't carry him. Thank you for joining me this hour. I appreciate you all for joining this particular hour. You're welcome, everyone. Raphael Chamakajere is my name. By the grace of Chukwu Kabiama Primi Henile, the armor bearer of our leaders, Mazi Simon Ekpa, my Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my able Supreme Leader. I greet you all. From yesterday, we've been hearing about what's happening in Lomé, in Benin Republic. We hear what happened, and right now, as we speak, Nigeria have gone to war. Nigeria have gone to war against Benin Republic. Nigeria bombarding aircraft are bombing and pummeling parts of Lomé, Benin Republic. So the sovereign nation that Nigeria always claims, sovereign nation, sovereign nation, sovereign nation. Now, did Benin Republic in any way attack Nigeria? The answer is no. Did Benin Republic in any way instigate any crisis in Nigeria? The answer is no. Is it Benin Republic that are the terrorists troubling Nigeria? The answer is no. Benin Republic, are they the Boko Haram that have infested Nigeria? Are they the Fulani terrorists that are genociding Christians that Donald Trump has warned Nigeria to go after them? The answer is no. Is it Benin Republic that are on the file, on the new list that have been released of the people sponsoring Boko Haram, of which Malami, the former AGF, Brutai, the former army chief, and many more are on that list? Are they from Benin Republic? Were they sponsored by Benin Republic? The answer is no. Why is Tinubu sending armies into Benin Republic? And also, you know, they have been sending armies into Biafra land, of which that is my major concern. But why am I citing Benin Republic this morning? Just for you to know that the need for Donald Trump to actually hit Nigeria and hit them hard, it is very, very paramount, and it should happen urgently. Tinubu playing now a puppet to France. France is not the colony of Nigeria. France did not colonize Nigeria, but Tinubu have found a friend in Macron. But meanwhile, today, as I also speak right now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is supposed to be coming up this morning for the judge, the shameless judge of Motosho, to decide and make it give an order for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be brought back from Sokoto, close by in Abuja, where he'll be able to appeal his case. That case is on today, maybe this after. I don't know the time, but the breaking news, I saw it about 1 hour ago. I looked at every other place to see the news. I didn't see it, but I saw it from QTV about 1 hour ago. Even Somto, I don't know what's happening with our brother Somto. Somto is no longer posting news about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know what's happening with Somto. I didn't even see the news from my lawyer, Jimako's handle. Maybe the only handle where you'll be seeing some of these breaking news are from Emmanuel Kano's handle, which you can see right there. I'm sure our brother QTV must have gotten this news from Emmanuel Kano's handle. So that is the news there. Let me broaden it so that you will see before I would delve into the matter that I really want to discuss this morning. And there is a video that's very interesting that I want us to look at. Breaking news: Justice James K. Omotosho insisted that parties involved in this case must be put on notice, thereby adjourning the case until 27th of January 2026. Now, Omotosho is postponing the case. He said that parties involved in this case must be put on notice. Who are the parties involved in the case? Now, the more we wait and delay in handling these blood-sucking demons that are working for the Fulani terrorists, the more we delay, the more dangerous it is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The more we delay in actually taking action, the more we delay in actually taking action. And all these people that are trying to look for pardon for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they want the time frame given for this particular appeal to expire, so that it will be on their record that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is convicted and that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be serving his sentence, and thereby claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will be left for a presidential pardon. That's what they're looking for. That's exactly what they're looking for. So that everywhere will be quiet, everybody will be silent, everybody will allow this nonsense to go on. The governor of Abia State have gone to shake hands with Tinubu. And you need to know that Tinubu is a wicked monster. Tinubu do not like Igbo people. Tinubu is a terrorist. Tinubu is a racist that hates Igbo people. So the more we keep quiet and allow all these God-forsaken governors, including Alex Oti, the more we allow them to play the game with us, the more the zoo is getting away with this their crime, and the more they are validating this conviction that the whole world have known that it is a sham and a charade. I am Vam 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 right here in my own location. I can only speak from my end. But those of you in the homeland and those of you that know what to do, those of you in the homeland and those of you that know what to do, to bust the courtrooms of Nigeria and make them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. You people are keeping quiet and allowing these people to play games with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 27th of January. That means they will be losing almost 60 days out of the 90 days grace. I don't know if anybody is listening. I don't know if anybody is listening. Omotosho have adjourned the case to 27th of January. From what is today's date? What is today's date? Today's date is 12th. That means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will automatically lose 60 days. More than 60 days, actually, because from the 20th of on the 20th of this December makes it 1 month. Then the 20th of January makes it 2 months. So that means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now have a few days. On the 26th of January, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will have only 2 weeks to appeal. Only 2 weeks. Now, if Biafra land remains quiet for the next 1 month, and you allow Omotosho, a blood-sucking demon, a God-forsaken bigot, to get away with this nonsense, then you people I will see how you will lay your bed and lie on it. Today is what? Okay, today is 8. Thank you, my beautiful wife. Today is 8. Today's date is 8. So that means from the 20th of November to the 20th of December is 1 month gone already from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's period of grace. Then the 20th of January, we make it 60 days. Then the 26th of January, we make it 66 days. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be having only 3 weeks or less than that to appeal for this case. And all you people are celebrating is that Alex Oti is meeting with the Sultan of Sokoto. Alex Oti is meeting with Tinubu. You people are just a joke. You people, all of you Biafra, all of you in Biafra land, all of you are just a pathetic joke. That's what all of you are. Just like a game, like play. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is convicted by a blood-sucking bigot of a lawyer. And all of us, we have done analysis. We have analyzed. We have spoken. We have written memo. We have spoken. And everywhere is quiet. 60 days going. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not able to appeal. Left him in Sokoto. People are going to visit him. They're making pilgrimage to Sokoto. And Biafra land is quiet. The governor of Enugu State is going out and coming in. The governor of Imo State is going out and coming in. The governor of Abia State is going out and coming in. The governor of Anambra State is going out and coming in. All the senators are going out and coming in. Alex Oti is going out and you are praising him. God will punish all of you. God will punish all of you. Chineke ga-akpụ unu niile ọkụ. Chineke ga-akpọcha unu niile ọkụ. You see, the truth is that we are just going to allow you to. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually said something. He said, by the time these people will invade and come with their machine guns and their everything, they will come to unalive you. He said he will not ask for help. He said, I will not ask for help. Thank you, my brother. I see your message. I see your message. Thank you so much. Yeah, please call me. I said you should call me, not comment. Call me on the phone. Brother from United Arab Emirates, you know my number. Call me on the phone. You leave your comment here at the end of the program. I may forget. Call me on my phone. My number there. It's my number. It's not enough for you to write it there. Just call me on the phone after this program. Not now. That's my number. +3935100333521. Call my on a phone so that I can wiki where a number gets in at the WhatsApp group of the 100 men. That's what you do. I've already said that before in one of my programs. But I appreciate the fact that you are willing to do that. We are watching. Nigeria is a sovereign state. Now, Tinubu have invaded Cotonou. Let me tell you people don't know what is coming. That's why to you people, it looks like a joke. Everything Mazinam Khan have told you people, it just looked like as if the man was just, talking to some idiots that we wait until something happens to them. A bunch of people that will not listen until they are led to the slaughter. That's exactly what's going to happen to all of you. Because the way this man have fought, willing to even give his life and everything, all of you kept quiet. Allah, Soludo is still going out and coming in Biafra land. And you know Soludo is working with the zoo agent, devilish agent, that want you all annihilated. Peter Mba is going out and coming in. In fact, they are giving chances to fly to take over everywhere. Hopes of them have been there going to 8 years now. Go and read about the French Revolution. Go and read about revolution where it happened. You people are all watching. You people are all watching. We're looking at you people. We are looking at you people. The only thing that they do is that they buy some people, some of us that are willing to tell you people the truth so that you will wake up and ignite that particular revolutionary spirit in you and do the needful. They want to cancel some of us and say, this one is a thief, this one is a criminal, they are criminal, they are criminal. Because what our boss is making noise up and down, doing nothing, promising you whistle up and down, sending boys on harm's way, knowing fully well that the prepared men are there. All we need to do is to actually give them what they need. There are sophisticated men that have positioned themselves where they need to position themselves. All they need is everything. But Ngozi and Ogekere came and divided every resource that is needed to make sure those men are equipped to do the needful. And every day we'll be here shouting, we need men, 100 men. And people, it's just a joke, as if we are joking. Look, it will all happen in your eyes. And then the handful of you that will be left will be scrambling for help. A handful of you. Now, I love the fact that our men are actually protecting and preserving their location and keeping themselves safe, actually. Because without equipping them, they cannot go further. They can't. You can't launch attack and then in the middle of the way, then you are exhausted. And then they clamp down on you and you are all gone. And then the people you are doing it for, at the end of the day, they will go and sign. They will come and be eyewitnesses. Like the idiots that came to bear witness in Finland. Come and bear witness that those boys are terrorists. That's what they will do at the end of the day. Look at today, Omotosho is adjourning. Adjourning for what reason? That all the insisted that parties involved in this case must be put on notice, thereby adjourning the case until 27th of January. I was even thinking it is 27th of January. 27th of January to bring Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to come and appeal. Tell me, what is the reason why Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was removed from the place where he can stand and appeal his case nearby? All of you are just watching. All of you are watching. How all of a sudden, the fastest transfer that has ever happened in the history of Nigeria, a case was concluded before the morning of the next day, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is already in Sokoto. A case he has to appeal. He's already in Sokoto. And now Motosho is adjourning the 27th. The word is enough for the wise. Motosho is adjourning. We are all looking like a goat. My brother, I have already written, okay. Somebody say, Uzuchuku. You don't need to write Then call me after the program. Thank you for the comment, but call me after the program, and then you give me your Telegram number. I will add you to the 100 men. Those that are in diaspora. The 100 men is for those in diaspora, not for those in the homeland. The 100 men we are bringing together are those in diaspora that will be able to meet up with the requirements of how to make things happen for us. Some of these things that we're talking about, in these 100 men, if we can come together, we can make it happen. In these 100 men, Soludo is not supposed to be going out and coming back just like that. And Mazen Namdekan is there is postponement here and there. Even LSOT, all of them, they are not supposed to have a fee day in Biafra land. All those senators, all those bastards that are making Mazen Namdekan to suffer, you are not supposed to allow them to sleep. Because if Mazen Namdekan cannot sleep, why should they sleep? If this injustice is being meted on the only one you consider to be your leader, why should you allow them to sleep quietly? Why? So we need to be in this 100 men to make sure that something begins to happen. We need to be to make sure that, to make sure that because if you keep quiet and allow this, just look at it. They have adjourned it to January. So is it like this? You people will be gathering, coming and be expecting me to come and give you update every day, update until 27th of January. Which update do you want to hear again? The only update we need now is to come into that group and let us do the needful. That's the only update. No other. You don't need any other update apart from equipping the angels. No other update. No other. You don't need. Then if you are telling me, come and tell you what is happening in Biafra land, you are a goat. You don't need any other update. The only update you need is to be with your men, with the men. Get them ready to keep our land safe, to do the needful. That is the only update you need. Apart from that, you're just gossipers. You just want me to come here and start gossiping to you? I can be telling you what the world is doing, what is happening, or how our government is doing. But for me to be telling you the update you need to be getting is supposed to be coming from the homeland. And you know that this group is being managed by the homeland people. Because the homeland is asking some of you that have what it takes to make them do the needful. You come together and give them what it needs. Very, very important. No update is more needed now than that men should come together and do the needful. In Tiger Base, look at what that thing they're doing in Tiger Base. Don't you know that if we are ready, we'll close down that Tiger Base? Don't you know if we are ready, we'll chase them out of that Tiger Base and close it down? What do they have? I see Nelu Baha Riri Bawasahishi. Elu Nelu can say Baha just need to come together. They are busy having a field day, harvesting Biafran organs and selling it in the world market. And we're here looking for updates. "27th of June or of January, Mazen Namdekan will remain there in Sokoto till 27th of January. For what? Is he supposed to be in Sokoto in the first place? He's supposed to be around Abuja where there's an appeal. It is from the mouth of the God-forsaken bastard that it came out that he should appeal. And now he's leaving him in Sokoto, making it impossible for him to appeal. And they're asking him, bring him close so that he will appeal. He said that the parties will be around. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And the people instigating the Omotosho to do this thing are being investigated right now as terrorist sponsors. Malami, who is pressing the button for Omotosho, Burutai, who is pressing button for Omotosho to make sure that Mazen Namdekan remains in Sokoto, is now being named as a terrorist sponsor. Are you aware? Are you aware that it is Malami, Nuhu Ribadu, Brutai, and all these bastards that are actually pressing the button and making sure that Omotosho continues to reject any move that is made to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of that place. With all the noise we are making, Omotosho, where is the law? Show me the law. Omotosho doesn't care. Show me the law. He doesn't care. He has not shown us the law, and yet he continues to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto. Even though he didn't show us the law, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still trying to appeal the nonsense judge he made against the law. He's still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, and we are all keeping quiet, like people led to the slaughter and doing nothing. Thank you for joining me, Plan B. Now, thank you, Plan B, for joining us. Now, as we speak, Tinubu is bombarding. Tinubu is bombarding. Let me remove this thing from for something else we show on this screen that is not supposed to be. 1 minute. Tinubu is bombarding Benin Republic. Let me show you. Why is he bombing Benin Republic? Is Benin Republic now a threat to him? Why is all the attention is in Benin Republic? Why is all the attention is in Benin Republic? Huh? I have to show you something. Okay, this is it. Now, Tinubu's best friend right now is not even a British, it is French president. Look at Tinubu, laughing as if somebody is choking hand in his nyash. Look at him. Why is Nigeria's Tinubu bombing revolutionaries in Benin instead of fighting Boko Haram in their own country? It's simple. It's all part of Macron's plan. Tinubu is bombing revolutionaries in Benin Republic, instead of fighting Boko Haram in Nigeria. He's bombing them because Macron have told them that you are the only one that will help me to secure that place. That's why I put the pictures of those 3 men in my DP on the thumbnail. You see those pictures you see there with the president of Mali, the president of Niger, and the formidable president of Burkina Faso. I want to see our prime minister or the president of Biafra join that party, because those are the only presidents in Africa that are protecting and preserving their people, saying no to these vampires. But Tinubu wants to work with these vampires. And as these young ones are rising up in Benin Republic, Tinubu is now going in. What business does Tinubu have to send bombers, jet bombers, into Benin Republic? Is Benin Republic, are they disturbing us in any way? In fact, Benin Republic is even the one helping Nigeria. Most of the reason why hunger is not even killing people in Nigeria completely is because Benin Republic has made life easy for importation to come into Nigeria. Come through the border there in Benin. But Tinubu is bombing them. So tomorrow, when Donald Trump is coming to fight terrorists in Nigeria, let me hear anybody that will come online and be saying Nigeria is a sovereign nation. We are a sovereign nation. You cannot invade Nigeria. Tinubu is invading the people that didn't do him anything. Nothing. Because he wants to please Macron. But Donald Trump is promising to come in and take care of people that are unaliving us inside Nigeria. Not to come and fight Nigeria, but to come and take care of the situation in Nigeria that is, massacring and genociding people. Now compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. Donald Trump has said, I will come to take care of terrorists in Nigeria that are killing Nigerians inside Nigeria. But Tinubu is going to fight revolutionaries that are fighting for their future and try to remove criminal governments that are loyal to their French cronies. Tinubu is bombing them. Tinubu is bombing them. Can you imagine that? Now, I have a video that I want us to listen to. Very intelligent man with the terrorist tag they put on Nnamdi Kanu. A very brave and a very wise man, came up with something. And he said, you said Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist? Okay, no problem. This is the kind of terrorist he is. This man explains to them, if you say Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, now come and listen to him as he will explain to you, you shameless evil people. Somebody will now explain to you the kind of terrorist that Nnamdi Kanu is, so that you understand that if there's anything like a good terrorist, you can tag him like that. Or a terrorist that is fighting for his people, protecting, defending his people. A defensive terrorist. A defensive terrorist. That's what he should call him. Because he's defending his people. He's not fighting anybody, only defending his people. And they call him terrorist. So call him a defensive terrorist. So listen to this, and I believe it will bless you. And then maybe I'll put the link, open the line. If there's anyone that wants to join me, you join me. Otherwise, we'll leave it there. Today, I'm on holiday. I'm at home. That's why I can take calls, take time for anyone to come in. And the reason I've not been able to come on live since morning is because doing some domestic work also. And then right now, I am here to spend a reasonable time with us if we want to extend it. So let's go. Let's listen to this.
Terrorists cannot agree to you. No, me talk say you be terrorist or not. Terrorists cannot agree to you.
Terrorists cannot agree to you. And the man is a Nigerian. No? Look at the man is wearing a Nigerian cap. So he's not a Biafra man. Look at him. If you look at him, you see Nigerian cap, green, white, green there. So you want to greet terrorist Kanu. Let's listen to him, what he means by terrorist Kanu. Listen, be very careful. Just open your ears and listen. You will tell me, you will thank me later after you listen to this man. Okay?
Terrorists cannot agree to you. No, me talk say you be terrorist or na court talk am. But I won't help the court talk am well. You are a defensive terrorist. You are not an offensive terrorist. If you dey terrorize, now your people you terrorize because you want them to fall in line to get Biafra nation. It's your own, not to defend your people against the offensive terrorists. And if there's offensive terrorists in any community, you need a defensive terrorist to face the offensive terrorists face to face, to work against the offensive terrorists. That's why I talked one time like this for my post about 3 weeks ago. Say we need more terrorists in the southeast, in the south-south, in the southwest, in the middle belt. It's because terrorists never did for this territory. Now make the terrorists of the north, of Fulani terrorists and the other one, we cross-border terrorists. Now they made them they shine. When each zone get your own terrorists now, when terrorists they fight terrorists, they will go know true. If Fulani truly they are the best terrorists in the world, or they are just enjoying unopposed terrorism, because in future there will be northwest parliamentary region, northeast parliamentary region, middle belt parliamentary region, southeast parliamentary, south parliamentary, southwest parliamentary, middle belt parliamentary. Now so it go be. When all these parliamentary be, then each person go come recognize his own terrorists. Each person go arm his own terrorists. So when terrorists cross border, it will be terrorists versus terrorists. Now that time, now we go come and say, Fulani terrorists, now wow, they don't kill all our terrorists finish. Now that time we go know who go kill each other. This one where they now, they are working under federal protection. They are working with a compromised army. They are working with compromised police stations. They are working with even checkpoints. We no go see them. Whether they go operation, everything they work with them. Everything favorable. But by the time all of us come up from under Abuja, maybe that's why they don't want to do the regional now, because they know when we quick come up from under Abuja, may they finish their work. Now God will deliver us, and God will deliver us. Yes, so So, defensive terrorists can agree to God dey your side. Your people still dey your side. If your people forgive you because now your people you pay more. If your people forgive you, they will go be president. President will release you. Nobody can say you do them anything. That's my own. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, don't know vex. Now which are the real people now they follow. Say because I never hear say IPOP dey for Edo State here now. You go keep person for any part of Edo State, IPOP, or you go my state for my state. You go, I know here say IPOP terrorists. You go somewhere, go do something for Southwest, or you go some.
Are you hearing it? I never hear say IPOP go Edo State, go unalive people. I never hear say IPOP go Southwest in Ibadan, in Osun State, in Abeokuta, go unalive. I never hear. Have you heard it? That IPOP is in Kaduna, IPOP terrorists in Kaduna, taking the lives of people. But what do you hear? Fulani herdsmen in Bayelsa, Fulani herdsmen in Ogun State, Fulani herdsmen in Kwara, Fulani herdsmen in Kaduna, Fulani herdsmen in Sokoto, Fulani herdsmen in Katsina, Fulani herdsmen in Adamawa, Fulani herdsmen in Lagos, Fulani herdsmen in terrorists, Fulani herdsmen everywhere. Have you ever heard IPOB terrorist herdsmen in Sokoto? IPOB terrorists in Lagos. IPOB, have you heard anything like that before? But they tell you the IPOB is terrorists. Terrorists where they their house, their own household. So if you do not wake up and do something, that's why I love this man that is saying this thing. He said, I never hear say IPOB terrorists they for my town, they there for Edo State, they there for Sokoto, they there for another place, they unalive people. The way they hear, everything you hear today is Fulani there, Fulani here, Fulani here, Fulani there, Fulani. And then sometimes they used to say that Nnamdi Kanu just a forger. They talk to them be Fulani. But today, in the north, all over, Arewa people are crying. Middle Belt are crying. South are crying. Southeast are crying. Everywhere are crying. For what? Fulani terrorists. Everywhere. Everywhere. So I am waiting for anybody to show us. Hey, that is Southeast are crying, South North are crying, South are crying, that IPOB terrorists is ravaging them. Show us anywhere. You see why they target you? They target you, they come after you, and then you praise them, you support them. And then when they pass laws that will subjugate you, that will subvert you, that will submerge you, you succumb to it like a tortoise. Some of you will go into your shell and say, I beg, I don't want that, you. Nnamdi Kanu, you took your head out, use your head carry out. And Nnamdi Kanu, why did he took his head out? For you, to save you. Today, look at what is happening. They sentenced and convicted an innocent, honest man. It didn't take 10 hours. He already is in Sokoto. Of a case he's supposed to be appealing in less than 90 days. Now, they have automatically removed 70 days from the 90 days, thereby leaving him with less than 20 days. When they come back, and then when they come back, now the man will all adjourn it again. They will say, now the Kanu is so rude, he's so rude. And therefore we adjourn it, they cancel it, he's very rude. He doesn't have respect. They will adjourn it. And then when you come back again, they say, you had 90 days now for the appeal. The 90 days have expired. We are sorry. He will serve his sentence. And all of you will keep quiet, going out and coming in. I am telling you, God have mercy. I don't want to tell you people what to do. But if you are wise, we must do something. And we must do it now. I said we must do something and we must do it now. Let's listen to the man. I want him to repeat those lines where he said, telling you that I have never seen IPOB terrorists anywhere.
So, defensive terrorists can agree to God dey your side. Your people still dey your side. If your people forgive you because now your people you pay more. If your people forgive you, they will go be president. President will release you. Nobody can say you do them anything. That's my own. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, don't know vex. And I wish I did read for people now they follow. Say because I never hear say IPOP day for Edo State here now. You go keep person for any part of Edo State, IPOP, or you go my state for my state. You go I know here say IPOP terrorists. You go somewhere, go do something for Southwest, or you go do something for South, or IPOP terrorists go Middle Belt, you go ransack Benue or Plateau, go ransack. Come out one village, put Igbo people there, say in a weekday. I never hear that one. So that is why Kanu is a.
Are you hear what he said? He said never say IPOB, go remove one village people, pursue all the villagers, come put Igbo people there. Say now we be IPOB, now we get the land. Oh yeah, Igbo people, come and stay here. We don't take over this place. Have you heard it before? But that is what you see Fulani doing. Are you following?
IPOB terrorists. You go somewhere, go do something for Southwest, or you go do something for South, or IPOP terrorists go Middle Belt, you go ransack Benue or Plateau, go ransack. Come out one village, put Igbo people there, say in a weekday. I never hear that one. So that is why Kanu is a defensive terrorist. He dey defending people. And even they prophesy for the whole of Nigeria, which won't happen, where they happen, where will they see now? Well, God is the ultimate judge. May God help him. As he dey now, he dey alone, they suffer. When you see what they do for court, where they do like say, they do rascal, they do stubborn. My brother, nobody go there for detention for 1 12 by 12 for DSS room. Where go come out, where in head go normal. In head no go normal. If no be say, a mama give am breast where in brain develop where, he supposed to do the craze. I remember one time like this, they go arrest my electrician. One man give am work, he say no do am well, if carry police go arrest him. They put him for detention. I just go in workshop. They say they don't come arrest him. What did he do? Now I can't go to the police station. What did my electrician do? Because since I know the electrician, JJ boy they do. What happen, Oga? He say somebody call reporter and say him parking motor for in place for almost 6 months. By the time he come back, this man say mechanic workshop now parking workshop. The man tell you say make we help and lock him up. He no court, may go sue him. He say the boy papa in head no correct. He just the abuser. I say, okay, you go lock yourself for that place. Stay there for 3 days if your hair go correct. So tell me who then lock up stays DSS room for 5-10 years. They go cut like restaurants, they go cut like eatery. How in head won't correct? If no pikin where they breastfeed well, if or not, if you even feel know what they do again. When we go lock, an average person in Nigeria, they craze. An average person in Nigeria, they craze because of what they go on. Many crazy people there for Nigeria because of the wahala way they. If they carry your person now, they look for 10 million. You know go crazy. Everybody they chatter himself. Who get land go sell? Who get motor go sell? Who get anything go sell? May they just gather this money. May they free our uncle. May they free my son. May they. How many crazy people terrorists don't create for Nigeria? Defensive terrorists can I greet you. The Lord your God will be with you. Because say defend the poor. Defend the poor. You are defending the poor, your people. You say you want Biafra. And as far as law international concerned, there is no sin in that, no offense. So God forgive him. Anything we do overdo, forgive him. May no let him die for prison. May come meet us here, JJ. May God bless Kanu as they fight for the masses. For the masses. If they fight for the masses, who they give prophecy for the masses is fighting for the masses. And as I know this show, I come in peace. All Kanu brothers and sisters and wife, do. May God bless you now. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. That was a wise talk from an elder statesman. A wise one from an elder statesman. Very wise one.
Terror.
I don't think I have much to add on that. Yeah, that's been said. Yeah, wise one. Let me see if there's any other update I have here. You know, you see these men you see here. These men fight for your freedom. These men. Let me see, where are these pictures? You see these men I see here? You know, when I see their pictures, I tell myself that, look, this is the list where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, this is where he should be standing. He should be standing with these men, because these are men that are loyal to their foundation of fighting for the freedom of their own people. That's why you see the three of them, because they are aligned together, they are standing like they are standing alone. But three is a formidable force. You see them, very formidable. Ibrahim Traore and his friends. The middle one is from Niger. The other one at the other, my left-hand side, is from Mali. You know, they are fighting for their people and they are defending their people. Wonderful people. These are the friends that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be making. And I love this picture that Darlington posted. Very, you know, it reminds me of Chino Achebe with brains and intelligence. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fits in very, very well. You know, if you don't acknowledge this man, hey God, yeah, do I acknowledge him? I don't know. Now you see what is happening. They are denying everywhere. All the criminals that picked up to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Look at this bastard here. He is denying. Look at this bastard. His name is Buratai. Get out. He said, I fought terrorists. I don't fund them. Buratai denies terror funding allegation. They are all denying now. Their names have popped out. They are denying. And I love the response of our brother Joseph. Joseph Ogochukwu answered this one. He told him that it will be proven. Look at this one. This one is also denying. Denial everywhere. This one is the former AGF, ex-AGF, Attorney General Federation. His name is, ask God to explain this post. God, don't worry, don't explain for me. I don't need the explanation now. Former AGF Malami denies terror financing allegations. He's calling it allegation. It's not about denial. You will all come out and deny. But the truth is that the truth will come out. As he denied it, I saw one comment that actually interested me. Somebody made a comment. Let me see if I will see that comment from someone, one lady. He said, he also married Buratai's daughter as a third wife in a hurry. Part of their grand plan. Buhari empowered a lot of Islamic jihadists through strategic empowerment. That man you are seeing there, his son married Buhari's daughter, and also he also married Buhari's daughter. His son marries Buhari's daughter to be able to strengthen his grip to the government. I think even the Buratai also, they are connected in marriage with Buhari. That's why they were working with Buhari. Whatever they deny is true. Whatever they deny is true. That's what somebody said. Whatever they deny, just know that it is true. Yes, sir? What else you want him to say? Admit it immediately, not until the DSS press his neck. DSS will not press his neck because they are in control of DSS. I just don't know, but for some unknown reason, I always felt that this man is dangerous. Very dangerous. The comments are very, very interesting. So look at them. Denying. Denial everywhere. Denial, they fly fence. And another thing I want us to take notice of is this infiltration of Islam in our midst. Our people must beware and know how to take care of people like this man that our sister Lisa will be talking about in this 13 minutes video. I want to play it. Our society is alien to Islam. We have never been Islamic at all. It has never. Islam is alien to us. So when people come and bring Islamic teachings or doctrines to us, just know that they are the terrorists that are being infiltrated in our midst, and we must know how to deal with it. Okay? So this video is very important, and I want you to listen to it from our sister.
I know if we count the number of the places where Igbo
people listen to it. This bastard this Fulani blood in Biafra land is there recruiting Islamic clerics amongst us, converting our people to a religion that we are alien to, because there's no Biafran man that will be found in North that will be converting Northern people to our tradition or to Christianity that they will live to see the next day. They will not allow him to see the next day. This one is crying that they are stoning him. I think our people need to handle this thing discreetly and know that this man is an agent of the devil. So they have to treat it with discretion. Social media. So because that man is dangerous to our society. Very, very important. Listen to this video.
I know if we count the number of the places where Igbo people stone me for market because of say they teach Islam. But I no go stop.
Igbo people stone him in the market because he's teaching Islam. They are stoning you in the market because you are teaching Islam, because Islam is alien to us. If you go to Israel today and you are teaching Christ, even Christ in Israel, the Israeli Jewish people, they will manhandle you because that's not their system. That's not their style. That's why, diversity is dangerous. Dangerous diversity is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So you don't come with your diversity and come to pollute the society. What the people believe, allow them believe what they believe. If you want to teach them, you can do it online, do it on social media, do it, and if anybody listen to you, they fine. But you go on the street and you want to come and say you want to go and carry gospel, go to people that they have their belief system. You want to go there to infiltrate them with your own culture. That's exactly what happened to us. Very, very dangerous. Yeah. If you go to Israel today and you are preaching Jesus Christ on the streets of Jerusalem, they don't find it funny. They don't find it funny at all. If you go to Saudi Arabia and you are preaching these things, they don't find it funny at all also. So that's why this man said they are stoning him because he's teaching Islam. Why will you come to Biafra land and you are teaching Islam? What the heck is that? If there's anything like Islamic studies in the school, let it be in the school, not you. Go on the street and you are teaching Islam. What the heck? Can you go? Can we go to Saudi Arabia and be teaching Christianity on the streets? If you go to some places, you try it, they will go condemn you with their Sharia law. You understand me? Listen to him.
I know if we count the number of the places where Igbo people stone me for market because of say they teach Islam. But I no go stop. They need to know more about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My name is Muhammad Muritala Chukwuemeka Ohaji, aka Afa Igbo Quran Nso.
Chukwuemeka Muritala Muhammad, because that is his name. He said his name is Muhammad Muritala Chukwuemeka Nnaji. He said that he cannot count how many places Igbo people stone him because they teach Islam. Onakuzi Islam. Onakuzi Igbo Quran. And according to this Muritala Muhammad Chukwuemeka Nnaji, he said that he want to bring Muhammad, not only Wabatalono Muhammad, but Unekwehu. Unotarisi Akwara. Say Igbo people no agree. If you watch the complete of this interview is 3 to 4 minutes. He said Yoruba have accepted Islam. Hausa embraced Islam. That is the Igbo people. Say that Igbo people never want to accept Islam. That is why it is very difficult to penetrate. And anytime when they see him for Igbo market, and he's teaching, more like doing evangelism, evangelizing and trying to draw souls to Islam. That anytime he attempts to do evangelism for Prophet Muhammad, Igbo people go to throw him stone inside market and other places where they see him.
They are throwing him stone. He should consider it a very fair thing that they are only throwing him stone. They are telling him that they don't want it to go. If a Christian person, a Christian woman was preaching in Abuja every morning, going to preach. What did they do to her? They dismembered her. A preacher, a redeemed preacher. They dismembered her. You cannot go in those hardcore north area and be doing morning cry. the way we used to do morning cry in the South. You know what they call morning cry? Early morning, you carry your megaphone and you are doing morning cry. You won't do it. They will dismember you. I'm telling you the truth. Our people know that they can't try it. It's a death sentence. And this one is even going from street to street and he's trying to convince them on the street. And the only thing he meets is that they stone him and they tell him to go away because he's trying to deceive them to believe what they don't know about. Because that's what we call dangerous diversity. You don't bring it into our midst. Everybody mind yourself. You know, people that are controlling their side of the divide, they control it with whatever decision they believe. They want Sharia, they live with their Sharia. But in Biafra land, we can never have Sharia, we can never have Islam in Biafra land. And you cannot bring it to us. It's alien to us. So they being stoning you is that they are just nice to you because they don't behave like the Fulani people. They don't behave like the Hausa people that will actually, take life out of you. They don't behave like them. So they consider you to be their friend and they are telling you to stop. That's why they're giving you that nice gesture. Because if they actually have done something terrible to you, you wouldn't have the mouth to be saying it. You will be somewhere in the hospital, nursing your injuries or whatever. Do you understand? All right. So anybody that want to get sentimental about this and say, is it not freedom of religion? You are a bastard. Freedom of religion where? They are unaliving Christians in the north everywhere. They are unaliving them. And they are pushing into our Biafra land and they are unaliving us because we don't believe. And you're telling me it's freedom of religion where? We don't have their religious background. And they should continue with their religion in their side. We're not going there to... That's why the last man that spoke said that IPOB have not gone anywhere to chase people out and take over their land and force them to become whatever they are not. Okay? So they are only studying you because they are nice people. Very nice people.
This interview is 3 to 4 minutes. He said Yoruba have accepted Islam. Hausa embraced Islam. That is the Igbo people. Say that Igbo people never want to accept Islam. That is why it is very difficult to penetrate. And anytime when they see him for Igbo market, and he's teaching, more like doing evangelism, evangelizing and trying to draw souls to Islam. That anytime he attempts to do evangelism for Prophet Muhammad, Igbo people go to throw him stone inside market and other places where they see him. Now, Moritala Naj, you said that anywhere, if Igbo man see you, then go to stone you, and I took biaka katu wogo makageni, nena in a teach Islam. You want to bring Islam to Southeast or to an Igbo. There is a reason why they were pursuing you. You get the reason. It is either you have started practicing the pedophile, or you have bring Sharia law. Our culture and tradition in Igbo land stands against Sharia, stands against child marriage, stands against Iharuana or Igbo in the name of Allah. Moritala, are you hearing me? Igbo land. Allahu Akbar, to shout Allahu Akbar to bu ane ebu mmadụ. Anyị na-asọ ya nsọ. It's a sacrilege of one son. Of one son in an Igbo. That is why we do not practice Islam. We don't practice Muslim. I do against it in our place. I say go and watch the video. The complete interview of this Moritala Muhammad. He said that Yoruba, to bring Islam for Yoruba land, they're very easy. And I was and I didn't get them already. But Igbo, even Niger Delta, not be easy to bring Islam for other regions. None do what are easy. Now Igbo people reject Islam. Now why then they pursue? Igbo people never want to agree. Now, I have already told you the reason why our body, Islam will naked wire to our body, no they accept them. Our body will naked wire to it. Only here, they penetrate. Because we cannot watch a 13-year-old child, a 9-year-old child, going to marry to 180 or 85 years old Malam or Aboki or Muslim in the name of it is what Allah wants. We don't know about when you buy somebody, you go somewhere, then go give you 72 virgins. Have you seen why that Islam teaching is not going well with us? Have you seen anybody buying somebody in the name of Jesus? Then the crime is everywhere in every region. But have you seen anybody, they buy anybody, say in the name of Jesus, that he is buying somebody, that if he reach heaven, then go give him 80 virgins? And some of them are arguing that in the Old Testament for Bible, that blasphemy is there. There was a time in the book of Moses and Abrahamic law that, the law there also give right to anybody that commits blasphemy or that do one or two things still, or this have committed atrocity, fornication, and all of that, for them to stone them. Say it's written in the Old Testament. And I asked them, have you seen any Christian practicing that rules or regulation or that thing where they do for Old Testament? Have you seen any Christian today? We know that our pastors are into fraudulent activities. We know that our pastors are extorting. Anybody that wants to be hypnotized. But the real question is, Christians, you don't see any Christians where they buy somebody in the name of Jesus Christ, that after buying the person, he will go to heaven, and there is a package for him in heaven for buying person. Now, why would they fear that Islam? Why do Islam? I do Islam. Do here nay? Moritala Muhammad Chukwu Emeka. Is in Islam. What happened to our old time religion? Directly from heaven. What happened to Aja? The old way our forefathers, our ancestors were worshiping God. Even if you say that you get Christian, Christianity don't tire you. Is in Islam. You get Christianity, but you think Islam is better. And because Islam is better, I did not say you should not practice Islam, but don't force it on us. You no go enter.
Simple.
Nobody will force Islam on Ndibo. Amandaba.
Simple.
Ndibo. We are alien to that. Yes.
Complete.
Our thing. It's not our thing. Never has it been our thing. And that is why. Because in Islam, if you don't accept, you may accept by force. It's either they threaten you, but that is you go free. For Christianity, if they want to bring you to Jesus Christ, they will show you love. Sometimes they buy you food. When we were living in the north, I remember that church. They will always bring rice, beans, potato, different things. When that was useless in northern part of Nigeria and Kano State. When that was useless. One church like that, and they were more like a relief material, because they destroyed everything we had. Everything. That is why Islam accepts. Because now the Christian, what they did to us, the pains we received in the north, Christianity no go do them to us. It can only be Muslim, Islam. The people that destroyed my father and his livelihood were Muslims and not Christians. That is why we will never accept it. When you know me, or when you know Meru, Kaina bata Islam na nibo. Moritala, are you hearing what I'm saying? I have never heard that Christians put up now worship in the name of Muhammad. How would he give Wayoko for one or two reasons, but not in the name of Jesus Christ? I never hear say Christians burn properties in the name of Jesus Christ, but Muslims they destroy lives and properties in the name of Muhammad. In name evangelism, you want to Islamize an Igbo. Kai ya chanondokan. Kai ya chandoka we yawaze Muhammad. Aye buzo ya chandoka before ya na ya Prophet Muhammad unu you moretala. Oh, ibido bede hebido isa wana moretala Muhammad. Etiene nige chichi. Iburu na Quran n'isi. Huh? Ibuzi Quran n'isi, then you want to come and preach it. You want to come and preach jihad for us. You want to come and preach Quran for us. I go to the Bible or Quran ga yeti n'isi. I go to the Old Testament and New Testament ni me Quran ka meje. Listen to me. In Islam, then they marry 5 years, 6 years by force. In an Igbo, one na aka. One ya aka kaju, and nobody go force her to marry. Now she go bring suitor.
Yes.
And all ya go akwukwo, oye hebi na kure. Aya ha to why ni me kure. Ko na service one alahaji. Ko na service alahaji from kure. Oye eje akwukwo, oye go na akwukwo, oye ejide PhD. Master's degree, BSc, all the degrees she go get her. Then she will come and say, Daddy, you get one man who I see. I'm interested in this man. Bless us, bless this marriage. Na ya we se ko je che neche. O che we eye buzo je go na ajuju. Je ju ajuju an. Maka na aju. As now, aju ajuju an aju ewi. Ke je ju ibo won kan si we pota. After the father must have done investigation. E ju ajuju. The father would now come and say, my daughter, you can go ahead. Or my daughter, you will not. But in Muslim, in Islam, as your daughter, they reach 7 years. I saw one 75-year-old man. No way. On a reba her period. No, the man go ya no one son and the Alhaji don't sleep with her before she starts seeing period. Don't bring it in our place. Ayachoroya. Moretala, we don't want it. We do not want it. Ahoy na so yanso. Ahoy achoroya. And that is why it will not fly.
Never.
You see why you go enter that place, they preach Allah Akbar. Ewero okute na atoko ka jawagi isi.
Wagi shila.
Ka jawagi isi guwa onye nzuzu.
Ewu.
You cannot bring science and technology. Allah Akbar na Prophet Muhammad. You leave science and technology. See what in China they do. You not go bring technology for us. Now Allah Akbar you want bring for Southeast.
Oh yeah.
Arona Agbago. Mohammed Moritala. Arona Agbago.
Big one.
Our body is against it. Our spirit, soul, and body is against Islam. It never favor us.
Completely against it.
I want to be no guausa, bigunu guausa. I my high horn. I'm a fighter. We are not explaining it.
Yeah.
I'm a porno koko. You will cry till next year.
Oh my God.
Bacharanyaga. Mohammed Moritala. Bacharanyaga. Wapaka and when no fiko happy, what a gaka mad. Okute gajargata, Etionyam, Amakahami Yana DJ. Because our people are very angry.
Yes, that.
I know you to with a raya bo, which I get the request. Hibanya sa. Hibanya sa, can I happy pokwa? Can I happy pokwago? Islam is not our thing. Stop forcing it on us. Stop forcing you Muslims. Stop forcing Islam on Undibu. Stop this propaganda and agenda of forcing Islam on Undibu. Why at all? We need science and technology. We want to grow. Religion has never helped anybody before. Never. Religion, if religion they help, northern part of Nigeria will be the best place to live. But now, northern part of Nigeria is an inhabitable place. But now I carry religion for head. That is why you people are voting all these animals you call president.
That's true.
Moretala Muhammad Bacharana. Uncle not na 20 naira, uncle na 10 naira. No, I have a Nico na 10 naira. That's not here Moretala Muhammad. Now uncle na 20 naira kenasa. He met as a sultan of Sokoto. Ocho.
Ocho. Ocho more. Ocho. Thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you very much. That was a good one from you. I appreciate that very well. Thank you so much. Now, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been, what he has done, and what he represents. Listen to this, and I'll close it. If there's anyone that wants to come in, just come in now and do that while we're listening to this, or after we finish, you will say something. Otherwise, we'll leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave the link. If there's the link there, you can come in. But let's hear. The name Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet without a church, but he built cathedrals. This is a fantastic narrative about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I want to share it with you. Let's go.
Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet, a bishop, a seer, and a philosopher with no church structure, but has built cathedrals in the hearts and souls of millions of people all over the world. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of many titles: a bishop, prophet, seer, philosopher, yet he has no church to call his own. However, his influence and impact on the souls of millions of people cannot be denied. This is the story of a man who has built the biggest cathedrals in the hearts and minds of his followers, without the traditional trappings of organized religion. Born on September 25, 1967, in Isiama Afara, Umuahia, Abia State, Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu grew up in a politically active family. His father, Israel Okwu Kanu, was a traditional ruler, and his mother, Ugois Nen Kanu, was a prominent figure in the community. From a young age, Kanu was exposed to the complexities of Nigerian politics and the struggles of his people. As he grew older, Kanu became increasingly disillusioned with the state of affairs in Nigeria. He witnessed the corruption, oppression, and marginalization of his people, particularly the Igbo ethnic group in the southeastern part of the country. This fueled his passion for justice and equality, and he began to speak out against the injustices he saw around him. In the early years of his life, Kanu relocated to the United Kingdom, where he continued to advocate for the rights of the Igbo people. It was during this time that he became involved in the movement for the independence of Biafra, a region in southeastern Nigeria that had sought secession from the country in the late 1960s. Kanu's fervent belief in the cause of Biafran independence led him to establish the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, in 2012, an organization dedicated to the peaceful pursuit of self-determination for the Igbo people. Through his radio broadcasts and public speeches, Kanu garnered a massive following among the Igbo diaspora and within Nigeria itself. His magnetic personality, fiery rhetoric, and unwavering commitment to the cause of Biafran independence endeared him to millions of people who saw him as a voice for the voiceless and a champion of their aspirations for freedom and self-determination. Despite facing opposition and persecution from the Nigerian government, Kanu continued to fearlessly advocate for the rights of his people. In 2015, he was arrested and detained by Nigerian authorities on charges of treason. His arrest only served to galvanize his supporters, who rallied behind him in solidarity. The hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu movement gained momentum, drawing attention to his plight and the broader issues of human rights and political repression in Nigeria. Kanu's imprisonment only strengthened his resolve, and he emerged as a symbol of resistance and resilience in the face of adversity. His unwavering commitment to the cause of Biafran independence and his willingness to sacrifice his own freedom for the sake of his people earned him the unwavering loyalty and devotion of his followers. In 2017, Kanu was released on bail, and he resumed his advocacy for Biafran independence with renewed vigor. His influence extended beyond the confines of Nigeria, as he traveled the world, rallying support for the cause of Biafra and garnering international attention for the plight of the Igbo people. Despite his status as a polarizing figure, Kanu's impact on the hearts and minds of his followers cannot be overstated. He has inspired a sense of pride, identity, and purpose among the Igbo people, many of whom view him as a visionary leader and a symbol of hope for a better future. In the absence of a traditional church or religious institution, Kanu has become a spiritual figure for many of his followers. His messages of empowerment, self-reliance, and cultural pride have resonated deeply with those who have felt marginalized and oppressed. Through his words and actions, he has sparked a reawakening of Igbo identity and a renewed sense of unity and purpose among his people. Kanu's impact as a bishop, prophet, seer, and philosopher without a church is a testament to the power of his ideas and his ability to connect with the hearts and souls of millions of people. His unconventional approach to leadership and his unyielding dedication to the cause of Biafran independence have made him a figure of mythic proportions in the eyes of his followers. As the struggle for Biafran independence continues, Kanu remains a guiding light for his people, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. His legacy as a spiritual leader, and a champion of justice and freedom will endure, transcending the confines of organized religion and leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness of his followers. In the end, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's story is one of resilience, conviction, and the enduring power of the human spirit. His journey from a small town in southeastern Nigeria to the global stage is a testament to the transformative impact of one man's vision and the unwavering devotion of those who have been inspired by his message. And while he may not have a traditional church to call his own, the cathedrals he has built in the souls of millions of people stand as a testament to the enduring power of his influence. God bless and protect his prophet Nnamdi Kanu until Biafra is restored through him. Amen.
Wagwan, this is a special appeal to Mnk Zuckerberg, CEO of Meta. Please beware of our rulers. Don't fall for their tyrannical tendencies. Allow free speech to thrive. Wagwan, this is a special appeal to Mnk Zuckerberg, CEO of Meta. Please beware of our rulers. Don't fall for their tyrannical tendencies. Allow free speech to thrive in all your social media platforms. One love.
Mnk Zuckerberg, this Meta our only voice. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't listen to their tirade. Mnk Zuckerberg, this government won't shut us down. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't silence all the true voices. Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg.
Mnk Zuckerberg, don't listen to these. Don't let them push you to do us wrong. Freedom online is all we've got. If you take it away, then justice is lost. We're not robots, we're human and real. We bleed, we suffer, and we feel. Your platform is a freedom stage. Don't let oppressors write this page. Yeah. You can silence the media, but you cannot silence the people. Of course, you can shut down the polls, but truth is equal. Now you know, freedom of speech is the right we hold. Our voice is louder than silver and gold. The little one polls, 1,000 will rise. The little one voice, 1,000,000 will rise. Our freedom is not just to sell, and our voices must not be denied. My people will speak until we are heard. Mnk Zuckerberg, the world is watching. Nigeria is bleeding. Don't side with tyranny. Side with freedom and use your wisdom. You build a mirror where the world can reflect. A common ground where every voice connects. From Cairo to Lagos, the hashtag ignite. Your platform turn whispers into life. You give the voiceless a place to stand. A digital microphone in every hand. That's history, that's power, that's freedom fight. A revolution born from a humble mark. They bought the radio, they bought the TV. Now they want to buy Mnk Zuckerberg.
Mnk Zuckerberg, this Meta our only voice. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't listen to their tirade. Mnk Zuckerberg, this government won't shut us down. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't silence all the true voices. Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg.
Nigeria is still not a country. It's a business center for hardened criminals. Criminals when who get school certificate. Criminals we put money to improvisations. Criminals with the pay bandit and terrorists just to kidnap and kill our citizens. Criminals we kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and give amnesty to Boko Haram terrorists. TSS people that kill bandit and terrorists. 1 week make them leave Nigeria. Leave Shuwere and very dark man alone. Go to Zamfara and look for Turuji Bello. Erufai said your APC government pay terrorists and bandits billions. Up to now, I never arrest anybody from APC government with a killer.
Mnk Zuckerberg, this Meta our only voice. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't listen to their tirade. Mnk Zuckerberg, this government won't shut us down. Mnk Zuckerberg, don't silence all the true voices. Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg, Mnk Zuckerberg.
Mark, we thank you for the tools you gave. A digital stage where the free we can be brave. You head back to revolution, voices aired in emancipation. Social media became a freedom of speech, only platform that can never be snitched. Max, stay neutral, don't pick a side between the people and the power that be. Let the truth decide and let the winner win. No politics, no religion, no culture divide and propaganda. Keep the platform fair and honest. Economic battles, authority games. Don't let oppressors use your name. Stand for justice and keep it clear. A free world is the legacy we hold dear.
Mark Zuckerberg, this metal our only voice. Mark Zuckerberg, don't listen to their tirade. Mark Zuckerberg, this government won't shut us down. Mark Zuckerberg, don't silence all the true voices. Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for that video. Biafra Uplift, I give you credit for that. I shared from your platform. Thank you for this particular one. Now let me bring you some of the updates I saw now that might just interest you. And then if we have no one coming in, we'll just call it a day. Okay, let me first of all spotlight it, and then I will bring it up. So while that was going on, I was just sharing some videos, and I need to bring them to you to see. I have to bring some of them for you to see. Yeah, okay, let's begin from this one. Okay. Stop sharing and share back. Okay, I thought this would be interesting. They said we are landlocked. You know, when some of these people are saying that if they don't join Biafra, there's 5 states, we cannot associate, we cannot be anything. I think people that understand geography are actually giving this one a better explanation, and I want us to see it. I didn't see it, I just saw the title. It says Southeast is not landlocked, it is land linked. So let's see. I want to hear what this guy said here. It might be interesting. Let's see.
Call the Southeast landlocked. It's a fiction. Geography is stubborn. Look closer at these blue veins. Trace the Imo River from Aba. No dams, no waterfalls. Just one blue highway straight to the Atlantic. Obuaku is only 25 nautical miles.
I want you to listen. Oh, this is geography. You know, when that impostor was in Aso Rock, Buhari, he said that they are, what do they have? He said they are just a little dot in a circle. You know, they are just landlocked, and all those lies they told you. All these people that are saying, hey, we are not Biafra, we're not Biafra. By the time Biafra is, you know, guaranteed, and we need to be in one nation, and you refuse, it is just by a referendum. Those of you that will say, we don't want to be Biafra, we don't want to be Biafra, you want our oil, that's why you want us. We'll go on the referendum. If you vote not to be part of Biafra, you will be on your own. You will choose where you will want to be, you know. If it end up being the 5 states that will choose in the referendum to be Biafra, then we are going to be very happy with that. But those that choose to be in Biafra together with us after the full referendum of every other ethnic group in Akwa Ibom, in Delta, in all these places, there will be a referendum. Every one of you that will choose to remain part of Biafra, it will be interesting because we are all going to be together. But if they say they don't want, unlike Nigeria, we're not going to go with gun and say, you must be in Biafra, you are part of Biafra. No, we're not going to do that. So let us bring you, let's debunk that ungodly narrative that Biafra is landlocked. Even the 5 states are landlocked. Let us bring that news to a total full debunking so that you understand that it was a lie from the pit of hell. Listen to this geographical discoveries so that you will find out that we will do very well, very, very well, with or without some of these people that are trying to cause confusion, even though I know that it's just a handful of them that are making those noise. At the end of the day, everyone in the part of Delta states that are Igbos, they will vote to be in Biafra. Most of the people that are doing better, that are actually making sure that things are going for us, like in this our Biafra Republic government in Ezra, most of them are from Anioma. Most of them are from Anioma. They are from Anioma. They are hardcore people. Some of them are from Isoko and Urobo. Most of them, yes, that are very, very serious with what we are doing. People like our sister, what is sister, Helen, Ife, and the rest of them. These people are from either Anioma or Isoko, that part of Delta. And yet they are more active than some of you morons that are in the Southeast that are saying that they are not part of it, or those of you that are in that their own side of the divide that are saying we don't belong to Biafra. There are majority that are more of Biafra. But if push comes to shove, at the end of the day, only a referendum will decide it. But now listening to this geographical revelation or geographical discoveries.
Call the Southeast landlocked. It's a fiction. Geography is stubborn. Look closer at these blue veins. Trace the Imo River from Aba. No dams, no waterfalls, just one blue highway straight to the Atlantic. Obuaku is only 25 nautical miles from the sea. That is functionally closer to the ocean than Lagos. Osiakwa holds a secret, a natural depth of 65 feet, deeper than the dredged channels of Lagos. This isn't the Caribbean, it's Azumini. That crystal blue water proves a deep channel free of silt. Biology debunks politics. These are mangroves in landlocked Abia. You don't find saltwater plants inland.
Oguta Lake isn't a dead end, it's a funnel. The Orashi River carries it straight to the Gulf of Guinea.
In 1907, the British used this river to move palm oil. The water didn't shrink, we just forgot. You don't dredge a dead end. The government is clearing Orashi because the Navy knows. It's a gate. Political borders are imaginary. Remove them and the landlocked Southeast disappears. We are literal. Why choke in Lagos traffic? The Imo River offers a 25-mile express lane to the Atlantic. The Navy is building a base at Oguta. They need deep water. That base is the ultimate proof. Check the math. Osiakwa is 18 miles from the ocean. Oni is 60. We are closer to the sea. Geologically, this is the Benin Formation. The earth beneath Abia is the same as Port Harcourt. We call it estuarine continuity. No dams, just a continuous flow from the hinterland to the ocean. We burn billions trucking goods. The solution isn't roads. It's the blue highway in our backyard. The Supreme Court ruled on oil wells, not physics. Losing territory doesn't block a river's flow. Look at the width at Obuaku. This isn't a creek. It is a massive corridor waiting for a port. Southeast Nigeria is not landlocked. It is land-linked. We don't need a miracle, just dredgers. Presented by Mabrig Research System, where research skills, faith, and modern technology meet. Don't just watch. Share this video. Let the truth flow like these rivers.
Woo! London! Woo! Buhari in your grave. Buhari in your grave. Share this good news. Share this good news. Dara, Dara. Mad people everywhere. Thank you, my brother. This the message must be shared widely so that you begin to tell the world the lies they tell. The lies Britain made them keep telling you. Now, hear this, our brother, what he was saying. No, before I will listen to this brother, let's listen to this one. This one will be more interesting for me.
Concern Islam.
Let's hear this brother who is always very, very blunt. Very, very blunt. With all these murder criminals. I'm very careful with the words I use before they will give us shocker in the social media. Mother bingos everywhere. Mother effers. Now listen to this, our brother.
But they see what religion of peace don't do. And they tell us nothing concern Islam with divinity. There is nothing spiritual about Islam. You see this Sharia law where they talk about, say, US urge Nigeria to abolish Sharia laws. Now, Muslims that come out, our constitution allows us to practice Sharia law. Nigeria is a sovereign nation that has constitution to dictate what should obtainable in Nigeria. Let me tell you, these Muslims, they don't preempt us from the beginning of time. from the beginning of Nigeria, they've already had the plan to take over southern Nigeria. Do you know what happened? I told you that this Muslim, when they introduce Islam, when they come with their Islam, the first thing they do, they take over the government of that area. Because they know that that is the most powerful organ. That is what dictates what in that particular location, in that country, in that state, in that village. It is your government they want to conquer. Once they conquer the government, they take it and they be the ones to dictate. They start dictating Islam to you. Do you know what they did? They infiltrated the Nigerian government when Southerners are still saying that, oh, politics is for Jaguda people, politics is for hoodlums, and Agberos, and they do politics. So our brainful human beings, the people who are so intelligent, they ran away from politics. As at that time, the South was pushing that government. The Northerners were busy, infiltrating the government, planting Islam into our midst. Now, check your constitution. This is why they are coming to you with the constitution, because they know the constitution has been infiltrated. Check your constitution from section 275 to section 279. Was busy talking about the establishment of Sharia courts and Sharia laws. Those sections of constitution I just mentioned. And we made it clear that if any state wishes, do you think a Christian was in that gathering where that constitution was set up? Do you think? Do you think that the person who pushed that subsection into the constitution, what do you think is his intention? What do you think? I told you, Islam cannot spread without political power, without government power. That's why they grab the government. And today now, they are not dictating to people. The constitution that only owner don't infiltrate. Constitution will be say only owner rights. So, see, constitution will be say almost a huge part of an Islamic and Arabic culture. What a pity. I pity for Southern Nigeria. Because we never still realize what's about to come on us.
Yes.
We are still chasing little TikTok coin and small money that social media is giving.
Yes.
But these Northerners, they are so tactful, they are so intentional, they are so meticulous. There's nothing peaceful on that thing they call Islam.
Nothing.
I told you, it is the beast that will disturb every human. Watch it out.
Yes.
But if it isn't a content I they make, my guy, you go chi, you go ton.
Yes.
When I touch you, you gonna say we know they pray.
Yes.
I know for you.
Yes, thank you. I feel like replaying this again so that it will sink in. I need to play it again. This guy have made in fact the best sense.
But at the sweating religion of peace don't do. And they tell them I say nothing concern Islam with divinity. There is nothing spiritual about Islam. You see this Sharia law where they talk about, say US urge Nigeria to abolish Sharia laws. Now, Muslims don't come out, our constitution allows us to practice Sharia law. Nigeria is a sovereign nation that has constitution to dictate what should obtainable in Nigeria. Let me tell you, these Muslims, they don't preempt us from the beginning of time. From the beginning of Nigeria, they've already had the plan to take over southern Nigeria. Do you know what happened? I told you that this Muslim, when they introduce Islam, when they come with their Islam, the first thing they do, they take over the government of that area. Because they know that that is the most powerful organ. That is what dictates what in that particular location, in that country, in that state, in that village. It is your government they want to conquer. Once they conquer the government, they take it and they be the ones to dictate. They start dictating Islam to you. Do you know what they did? They infiltrated the Nigerian government when Southerners are still saying that, oh, politics is for Jaguda people, politics is for hoodlums, and Agberos, and they do politics. So our brainful human beings, the people who are so intelligent, they ran away from politics. As at that time, the South was pushing that government. The Northerners were busy, infiltrating the government, planting Islam into our midst. Now, check your constitution. This is why they are coming to you with the constitution, because they know the constitution has been infiltrated. Check your constitution from section 275 to section 279. Was busy talking about the establishment of Sharia courts and Sharia laws. Those sections of constitution I just mentioned. And we made it clear that if any state wishes, do you think a Christian was in that gathering where that constitution was set up?
At all.
Do you think?
At all. There were no Christians. It was brutal.
Do you think that the person who pushed that subsection into the constitution, what do you think is his intention? His
intention is to Islamize everyone. They know Brutal and the military under Abacha and the rest of them, they were the one that wrote the constitution. 1999 constitution, they called it.
What do you think? I told you, Islam cannot spread without political power, without government power. That's why they grab the government. And today now, they are not dictating to people. The constitution that only owner don't infiltrate. Exactly. Constitution will be say only owner rights. So see, constitution will be say almost a huge part of an Islamic and Arabic culture.
Everything.
What a pity. I pity for Southern Nigeria. Yes. Because we never still realize what's...
And the funny thing is that Now they think they have a southern president who is also pushing for an Islamic agenda, a southern president who is a Muslim, a southern president who for the first time in the Nigerian history allowed a Muslim ticket. It was a southern president. A northern president dared not even push for it. Now, because he's a southern person, he pushed for it. They'll say after all, he's a southern person, even though he's a Muslim, but he's a South. So he become a Muslim ticket. So Islamic agenda is moving very fantastically, spreading. They convicted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is just like play for you people. I'm telling you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's messages will undo all of you. All of you. You think, look, there's a way God works. The God of justice that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu calls upon, there's a way he works. You see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that's what happened to him. He will be rescued. But all of you that I saw Peter Mnk. I don't want to play his video, but when I see some of those politicians saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for us, whereas they're not doing anything about it. They are very busy saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for us, so he is one of us, he is doing this for us. Obi Kubana will come out, our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All these people, I feel like spitting on their faces. Believe me, I feel like spitting on their faces. Now, if we are talking about protecting our land, people like Obi Kubana Chief, all these bastards that have money, I call them bastards because that's what they are. They have money to be able to fund the protection of our land. Now, these things we're talking about Fulani, they think it's joke. All this Sharia and all these things, they think it's joke. This Murtala Muhammad that is now preaching Islam inside Biafra land, they think it's a joke. These people are pushing to take over everywhere, to come in and infiltrate us the more. And now we need to have our own. Now, do you know what's happening? Do you know that the former governor of Kano State, Ganduje, the one that openly took bribe and nothing was done to him, he is now pushing for Hizbah to be independent. A new law to be given for Hizbah. Hizbah is a security outfit that carries gun inside of Kano State. They want to make them more liberal. They want to give them more freedom to operate the way they want. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about ESN, all of them, they supported Nigeria government, this terrorist government, to call ESN terrorists. They even call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. They convicted him on a terrorist ground. And we hear some of these people saying, Nnamdi Kanu is our brother, he's our leader, he's fighting for us, and yet they are doing nothing about it. They are doing nothing about it. And they look with the look now. Now look with the look now. Now I want him to continue. I want this guy to continue. Honestly, this is something else.
The person who pushed that subsection into the constitution, what do you think is his intention? What do you think? I told you, Islam cannot spread without political power, without government power. That's why they grab the government. And today now, they are not dictating to people. The constitution that only owner don't infiltrate. Constitution will be say only owner rights. So see, constitution will be say almost a huge part of an Islamic and Arabic culture. What a pity. I pity for Southern Nigeria because we never still realize what's about to come on us. We are still chasing little TikTok coin and small money that social media is giving. But these Northerners, they are so tactful, they are so intentional, they are so meticulous. There's nothing peaceful on that thing they call Islam. I told you, it is the beast that will disturb every human. Watch it out. But if you think that content I they make, my guy, you go chi, you go ton. When I touch you, you gonna say we know they pray. I know for you.
Thank you. That was more like it. Let me see. There's another update here. Let's hear what this young man said. Let me hear this one first before we play the other content creator. Let's see this guy. This is our Christian brother. He's always very spot on. Let's hear this, our Christian brother.
Bello Matawale, the Minister of State for Defense, is a criminal, a sponsor of banditry, a sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria. And such a person is serving as a Minister of State under the President Tinubu-led administration. You cannot say you are fighting insurgency, terrorism, banditry, and be harboring and romancing such people in your cabinet. It doesn't work. A house that is divided against itself cannot stand. You cannot be fighting a cause and be harboring the sponsors of that evil, of that mayhem in your government. And you expect to win. No, it doesn't work that way. Bello Matawale, the former governor of Zamfara State, a man that by standard should have no place in government. If you look at his academic CV, you will not want to give him a security job in your company. You will not want to give him a clerk, the job of a clerk in your company. Such a man served as a governor, and such a man is serving as a minister of state for defense under the President Tinubu-led administration. A man that is known to sponsor terrorism, sponsor banditry, causing mayhem. Do you know why? The reason is simple: to distract the attention of the populace from the partnership he has with people that are mining gold, mining and exporting gold in Zamfara State. Such a man is serving as a minister of state. But don't take my word for it. You see, one of the things I've always said is, we will not sit down here and evil will keep prevailing. All in the name of, we don't want to talk, we don't want to offend, we don't want to offend you. You're a man of God. Remain quiet, don't talk, just keep praying. No, that is foolishness and hypocrisy. The more the more silent we are, the more these people gain power and authority. Such a man should be under investigation, should be locked up somewhere. But don't take my word for it. I'm going to share this video for you. Many of you must have seen this video or not. It's in Hausa. Even if you don't understand Hausa, I'm going to share it with you. Even if you don't understand Hausa, just listen. Then I'm going to interpret and tell you everything the man is saying there. It's Malam Murtala Bello, an Islamic cleric that was making this expository, giving this expository fact on how he has discovered what he has discovered. Just please listen to me. It will take just a few minutes. Please listen.
yayi inkarin abubuwan da ni yi magana na faɗi haru dole ni ce shahararren dan ta'addana yana da bindiga ta guda 500 hannu ne jami'an tsaro sun haka moshi ni faɗi an kai shi office din lamur da kaca da hannu ne shi wannan karamin ministan tsaro ya buga waya yace an kama yaro ne a sake shi yace da bindiga sama da 500 ina maimaitawa na in ba ku jiya ba ku jiya maganganu na suna nan ni abin da nika cewa duk wanda ka jin an yi mai ƙarya ko an yi ba daidai ba ya kai Murtala Bello kotu in Murtala Bello bai kawo hujja ga magana ce ba a faɗa ma duniya ƙarya ta yake kuma wani kashe kowa ƙarya don haka an ka ce to tu yaron ka ne ko yaro ne bashar yana nan rayu bai mutu ba hoto ne yanzu haka yana can lokacin lamar yana DIGFIB ya zo ya bada hoto ne ya rubuta takarda cewa ya amshe shi a madadin matawallin Maradon wannan magana in akwai mai inkari ya fito ya inkari dama cewa mun kai barawo abinda mun ka ce yana taimaka ma yan ta'adda kuma kai Bello Turji na san yayi zama da kai gidan gwamnati wallahi na san wanda ya dauko ka wallahi shi ya sadis din Bello Turji da kuso shi ya tashi da kai da ya zuba akwai wanda ya mai magana ya ce excellency bai kamata kai haka ba an haƙa ya kuma ya ɗiga kuɗi ya ba Bello Turji irin waɗannan maganganun ya kamata a yi inkari.
All right. Now, what this man has revealed in this video is nothing but the truth. And he was stating clearly there that if the governor, if Bello Matawale thinks he can sue him, let him come and sue him to court if you think he's wrong. What he was saying is simple. They caught a bandit, Bello Turji, with 500 rifles, guns. And he was able to mobilize, and they reported him to the police also. The police or the local vigilante, and they were able to, they arrested him. And they arrested him, and the Minister of State called. Bello Matawale called and said, please, they should release him, that the person they have arrested is his boy. He clearly stated it there that the person arrested is his boy, so they must release him and they should release him now. He went further to state that Bello Matawale was harboring Turji, the bandit, while he was governor, that he was living in his governor lodge, in the government house. A bandit living in the government house with the governor. He spoke about how he bought him a car, he bought him a Jeep. He bought him a Jeep, he bought him, he bought him a house. Talks about a one badero also, another criminal.
Okay. I don't know why this video is too short. I actually played it from his channel. Let me see whether there is a part 2 to it. Let me see whether there is a part 2. Okay, I think there's a part 2 to it. Are you guys seeing it? I think there's a part 2 to it. Let's see.
A bandit living in the government house with the governor. He spoke while he was governor that he was living in his governor lodge, in the government house. A bandit living in the government house with the governor. He spoke about how he bought him a car, he bought him a Jeep. He bought him a Jeep, he bought him, he bought him a house. Talks about a one badero also, another criminal. that he bought him a house, and that it was when the people around that became angry, they invaded the house. They said, no, you cannot be doing this. This is a man that is serving as a public office holder in Nigeria, giving money, giving aid, sponsoring banditry in Nigeria. And we're all watching. We're all watching. The man Tinubu carried such a person and put in a minister of state. But this Islamic cleric is not the only person that has spoken about this. The present governor of Zamfara state has revealed several times that Bello Matawalle was a sponsor of banditry in Zamfara state. Not today. The man has said it countless times. See, when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are there, you cannot expect there not to be chaos. You cannot expect there not to be confusion and anarchy here and there. Such a man, the governor has exposed him several times, not once, not twice, on national TV to say Bello Matawalle is sponsored terrorism. Is the one behind it. They were the one that started it as a means of diverting the attention of people to be able to exploit the gold, the mineral resources in the state. Such a man is serving as a minister under the Tinubu-led administration. You can begin to now question the competency, the character, even the character of the Tinubu himself, the character of the president himself, that is carrying such a person to be within his cabinet. How do you win a war? Against insurgency, against banditry, against kidnapping, against insecurity, where the people that are facilitating this evil are there taking handshake, you are sipping tea with them. Bello Matawalle today is serving as Minister of State for Defense. And not just him, there's another Islamic cleric that has spoken about this, but say Bello Matawalle is a criminal. He is the one sponsoring banditry. The bandits leaders are living with him they were living with him when he was governor, buying cars for them. Ammunitions of over 500 rifles were caught with that, and he had to give a comment and say, leave him, this is my boy. Telling them to release it, stating clerically that he's my boy, Yaro Nani. When I burst Yaro Nani, he's my boy, leave him, he's my boy. And such a man is a minister under Tinubu. What are we doing in this nation? Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? The Bible said, to thyself be true. You can deceive everybody, you can't deceive yourself. We cannot deceive ourselves. Banditry, terrorism, kidnapping, all these things can end in 1 month in Nigeria. 1 month. 1 month like this. 1 month. After all, the president that could not remove the log, the beam in his eyes, was swift to go and remove the stick in Benin yesterday, in Benin Republic. Where they launched precision airstrike. The precision airstrike they've not been able to launch on criminals here, on bandits, on terrorists in Nigeria. They were able to do that swiftly, acting on the order of the French president, the criminal Emmanuel Macron. The same thing. And such a man as Bello Matawalle is serving as a minister. Who are we deceiving that we are fighting insurgency? Who are we deceiving? They are fighting banditry. Who are we deceiving? You can deceive everybody, you can't deceive yourself. Such a man as Bello Matawalle, either the allegations are true or not, should first of all step down. Step down and be investigated. Step down and be locked up somewhere and be investigated. But no, he's still moving about. My only thing this morning is I want to plead with General Musa, the new General Christopher Musa. Please, sir, I'm begging you, a regular combatant army officer with full integrity, competent in your job.
Musa have no integrity. Musa have no integrity, but anyway, you have said it. I don't want before you start praising Musa on my platform. You know, tomorrow you come and tell us about Musa. Don't worry. Let us leave there. Maybe you have not seen to that extent. God will still show you Musa. So don't come and talk about Musa here. Oh, thank you very much for the one you have said so far. We appreciate you for that one. Musa, the integrity. Musa, you don't know what you are saying. Musa is not integrity. Musa is a criminal. Now let us listen to this one. This is another speaker. Another speaker. Everybody is talking in Nigeria. Everybody is talking. You know, it's not only Van now. And the thing is that Nnamdi is no longer doing broadcast. Sabarapa is no longer doing broadcast. But the broadcast is getting, people are talking. Everybody is talking. You understand? Everybody's talking. I'll play this one, and then that'll be. There's somebody requested that I should give update about the men that came to Nigeria. The House of Rep man that came to Nigeria. One thing you should know about that, the House of Rep man, I know you went to see Nuhu Ribadu, and you also have gone to Makurdi. And in Makurdi, they have updated him. You know, there's one thing you need to know about that man, that Mr. Relimore. Relimore is aware about everything that's happening in Nigeria. There's no way they would twist the narrative for him. He knows everything. He knows the bishop in charge of Makurdi is not like Bishop Kuka. Bishop Kuka have been cooked and he has eaten Fulani's food. He's now the deputy of the Sultan of Sokoto. But that bishop of Makurdi is a good man. He's the one that's giving update. In fact, working with Dachomo, Ezekiel Dachomo, they are aware of everything. And in fact, what I will request is that they must allow that man to meet with Dachomo. They must allow that House of Rep member to meet with Dachomo, because he's meeting with the Makurdi Diocese bishop, who went direct to America to tell them what's happening in Nigeria and in Benue State. Wonderful. That's the update. Anyway, I saw some of the videos. I saw the video, the makeup of video when he went to see Nihu Rabadu. And I also saw the one where he went to see them in Makurdi. But the dialogues, I don't know yet. But I know in Makurdi, they will update him. In fact, they are going to take him around Yellow Water to see for himself what happened in Yellow Water. You know, seeing is believing. By the time Nihu Rabadu will tell him something else, that he is in Makurdi, they will take him to the sites, to the epicenter of everything. You will now understand the story that he will take to Donald Trump and what will happen next. God bless him. God bless him. Let's listen to this analyst also. They will.
So yesterday, that coup happened for Benin Republic. When I hear say the coup failed in all work. Some soldiers tried to take over the country. In fact, they even took over the television station of the country. But somehow, the soldiers that were loyal to the president of Benin Republic were able to defeat those other sets and take control back. Do you know how they were able to do that? They got help from Nigeria. This our Nigeria, yes. They got help from Nigeria. Immediately, that coup starts. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Benin Republic sent a message to the president of Nigeria and asked for two types of help. They asked for air support and they asked for ground support. In case you don't know, the air support is from the Air Force. The ground support is from your Nigerian army. And President Tinubu immediately granted the request. So Nigeria sent fighter jets on the air, and then we sent soldiers through the land. So we helped Benin Republic from both air and land. That was how Benin Republic president was able to regain control of that country. Now, after the matter got cast, when those soldiers see so okay, this fight don't over them, they call it run. They were running out of Cotonou with armored vehicles. Nigerian Air Force carried out what we call targeted strikes at them when they were running. And they were able to neutralize many of those soldiers. They tried those soldiers, and many of them lost their lives. So most of those soldiers that carried out that coup yesterday, most of them have been arrested. Some of them have lost their lives. Why? Because Nigerian Air Force were able to come through for the president of Benin Republic. I know the question you want to ask me now. I know. So Nigeria Air Force sabi carry out strikes.
Precision strike.
Because let's look at this thing well. The soldiers who carried out that attack are well-trained military soldiers. They go school. They plot craft. But when the attack starts, in less than 12 hours, Nigeria was able to come through for them.
And there's one thing I want you to also know, Mr. Analyzer. You are bringing your report based on the story Nigeria told you. You are not bringing your report based on unbiased media report, because this thing you are saying is from the Nigerian media. It will shock you to know that some of them in Lome, they are not, that the military that actually did this coup are still operating very strong. I don't know yet. The full scale of this will be out later. If you depend on Nigeria media, that Nigeria airstrike, precision and all that nonsense, you will be deceived to come and give a false report, okay? But the thing you are going to do here that will impress me is telling us that they are reporting that they had a precision attack or strike on the running military men, which there's no evidence to that. It's just their story. No evidence. So if they could have that precision, we are not asking them. So it means you can have precision, and you've not been able to have a precision strike on terrorists. In fact, instead of having a precision strike on terrorists, you are actually having a parley meetings with them and actually having rubbing shoulders with them and all that. You know, that's a shame, a disgrace of a nation. That's from that point of view, I will appreciate your analysis. But anyway, at the same time, let's just listen to what you're saying. I think you're still trying to make that point, but you need to make it well, because these particular news don't depend on Nigeria story. They go deceive you. I'm telling you. They can lie. They throw it away, my love. They can lie.
And neutralize most of those people. These are well-trained military men. Inside this our country, Boko Haram boys will not feel read. Bandits, when if we say they spend their name, they don't feel spend their name. I've been terrorizing us for years. Nigeria Air Force, not if you do anything. Nigerian soldiers, not if you do anything. Nigerian Navy, not if you do anything. So we have fighter jets in this country. Okay. I see. Now they bomb people for yellow water. And we not even make move.
At all. They bomb people for yellow water. And the operation in yellow water took hours. Hours. They said 3 to 4 hours. They were operating from house to house, singing and shouting Allahu Kubaru, from house to house for more than 3 hours in yellow water. Okay, now you need to make that point, my brother.
And we not even make move. Federal government never tell us the thing where they get to these bandits, but we go find out later. They never want to tell us, but we go find out. Because add up. Bandits are abducting people in Nigeria. They will stay inside this country. Don't say they go come on the day. We not do anything. Maybe I will go people country, go help them, because that will affect the presidency of this country directly. Of course, if that military attack, if that coup had worked, it don't have our border. Our president would look say, hey, if you be my turn next.
No, not be so. Not be because you don't do your border. It is because Tinubu is a friend to Macron. Tinubu is, because if Macron comes in, they understand what it means to invade a sovereign nation. They understand what it means. France understand what it means. Invading a sovereign nation in this time, of the season. They understand. Just that is the reason why America is not invading Nigeria. America is coming to root out terrorism in Nigeria. They have a strategic work to come and do in Nigeria, not invading Nigeria. No, America is not invading any sovereign nation. They are helping the Christians in Nigeria. That's exactly what they're doing. But Nigeria just invaded Cotonou. They invaded Benin Republic under France supervision, or trying to help France. That's what they do. It's not because the thing is coming close to his border. No, because of that. Not because of that.
So they had to make sure they use those people as an example. We are losing Nigerians every day to insecurity. And we're not seeing airstrikes. Excuses upon excuses upon excuses. You left us to be suffering. But you can come through for Benin Republic and you leave us like this. That thing, Una they hide, Una no one tell us. One day we will find out. Una continue.
What you the way to find out? We never find out. The list is out. Thank you for your analysis, though. The list is out of the people sponsoring terror, and they are working in the government. Everything is out. We already found out. So I don't know what you're still looking for. What do you want to find out? This priest says something. Let's hear what this priest said. A priest said something in 2 minutes. Let's hear what this priest said.
A present crop of national leadership and sub-national leaders to speak the truth are corrupt. They are bereft of political principles. They have no political scruples. Conscience. They live with a sin's plan for self, for family, for cronies, and not for national interest. Largely bankrupt of character and integrity. Many, including from the presidency, are already campaigning for re-election in 2027 in the midst of grave national crisis of governance, insecurity, jihadist agenda,
They are already campaigning for 2027 in the midst of all this genocidal war going on in Nigeria. They are campaigning for 2027. Can you believe that?
Campaigning for re-election in 2027. In the midst of grave national crisis of governance, insecurity, jihadist agenda, Christian genocide, high cost of living, multiple taxation. That's what preoccupies them. And they say they're serving the people, far from the truth. Our dear governor, who is a close associate to Chief Olatsi, who is ably represented here, we cannot talk about this man of politics, of governance, and re-engineering Nigeria in diverse ways. That's why he has been either a founder in UNCP, or he will put himself up as a chairmanship candidate of PDP, and every way. I know he means well. So here, as the commissioner takes it back to him, we commend all the good works that are happening in Enugu to befit its status of the capital of the former Eastern region, East Central State, Old Anambra State, and the hub of the East right now. We thank God for all they are doing. We see the roads, urban re-engineering. We hired in your budget 1.62 trillion naira budget estimates, budget of renewal of momentum. That's what I read. They called it.
All right, I'm leaving it here. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. And I think I have given you update about Rally More. Let me see if I have pictures to that. I will bring it to you now in a minute. Let me see. Do I have pictures to that? Let me see. Okay, I don't think I have pictures here. I said I go look for some of the pictures from the outcome of okay, no, let me search it from Okechukwu, JC Okechukwu. Okay, JC Okechukwu, let's see. Okay, this is JC Okechukwu's post. Or maybe we should just go directly to Rally More's page. This is Rally More, the man that came to Nigeria. Let me make my picture smaller. This is the man that came to Nigeria, Rally More. He's the one that Donald Trump handed this issue over to and told him to report back to him. So he, I suppose he's still in Nigeria. If he's still there, no. This is the post he pinned on his page is actually the responsibility he has right now. You know, that's if you look at it, this was from October 31. Thank you, at Portus, for your incredible leadership by designing Nigeria as a country of particular concern. You have always been a champion for Christians around the world, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with you and Chairman Cole to defend our brothers and sisters in Christ who are being slaughtered by radical Islamists in Nigeria. I hope my audio is out. Yeah. So this is it. He has this, and then his visit. I want to thank the security advisor. He visited them. Now he said, look at the post he made. This was 22 minutes ago. 22 minutes ago, he said, I want to thank National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribiadu for productive and positive conversation with the U.S. congressional delegation to Nigeria. There were concrete steps and actions discussed at length that, if fully executed, I believe will enhance security across the country for all Nigerians, disrupt and destroy terrorist organizations in the Northeast, and stop the killing of Christians. A specific concern for Portus. A specific concern for Portus and myself. Their specific concern is the killing of Christians, particularly in the middle belt of the country. I want to thank the Nigerian government and the official BAD for rescuing the 100 innocent and precious Catholic school children. This is a positive demonstration of the government increasing response to the security situation and show commitment to the emergency declaration laid out by President Tinubu. The U.S. sense of urgency on our concern was positively received. I feel that a cooperative security framework is within sight. He said the U.S. sense of urgency on our concern was positively received. I feel, he's only feeling, I feel that a cooperative security framework is within sight. They are not yet, the cooperative framework is not yet there. Though this House of Representatives is still feeling, he's not convinced yet. He said, I feel that it is within sight. The now established joint task force between Nigeria and the US is a great example. It is clear that there is an openness and willingness on the part of the Nigerian government to work with the United States to tackle these critical issues. Now that openness has to translate to concrete action. Now, this is where Nigeria will have problem, because Nigeria will never take action that will work. He said now that openness has to translate to concrete action. These people are not people you can deceive with words. You have given them your word. Now that openness must work, has to translate to concrete actions. This is where they will now wait for the terrorist government of Nigeria. Concrete action. They will now wait for them. Why is this mouse not giving me this board? They will now wait for their concrete action. You understand me? They will wait for the concrete action before they will know. Concrete action. Okay? There is much work still to be done. There is much work still to be done. There is much work still to be done. But things are moving in the right direction. I look forward to the next step with Nigerian government and the continued open dialogue. The dialogue must be open, though. Okay? Remember that America knows everything already. So the dialogue must open. Peace be with you all. God bless the great people. God bless the great people, not Nigeria. God bless the great people, the indigenous people. This man doesn't understand the meaning of Nigeria yet. That's why he's still blessing Nigeria. Strong leadership. Now, he wrote here, I came to Nigeria in the name of the Lord and on behalf. I came to Nigeria in the name of the Lord and on behalf of the American people. Just ending a very productive congressional visit to Nigeria, we had rounds of meetings with the Nigerian government and people on the ground. They met with the Nigerian government and people on the ground, including stops in Benue State. More details to come. More details to come. Happy Sunday. God is great. This was yesterday. This is the picture with the Archbishop of the Diocese of Makurdi. This man have always been in Benue, in America. They are actually the people that made the move for this designation of Nigeria to become a country of particular concern. Don't mind that criminal in Maryland that have been lied to you that he did this and he did that. Himself and that penguin-legged Elias Gerasolis, very hopeless people that were lying to you that they did that and did that. They are just stupid people. They didn't do anything. These are the people that did it. And you need to know that while he shared this post, even Nicki Minaj, I saw Nicki Minaj shared it. I saw Nicki Minaj post, shared it. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. These are the updates that you needed to know, and I believe it's a good one. This is a good one. Is there any other thing? Okay, still here. Now you can see this is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shared it about 15 hours ago. So Nicki Minaj is hell-bent in supporting the campaign to stop the unaliving of Christians. This was shared by Nicki Minaj, and it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, that is it for now. I will leave it here until I see you guys again. That's the updates we have for now. Thank you for joining me. I see those of you in the comment section. Yeah, thank you. It's Mark Ude. You are the one that brought this question, and I believe the update is good enough. Manfield, thank you. Momiego Yibo, thank you so much. Every one of you, I appreciate you for all your comments and all your contributions. Until I see you again later, thank you. Ndewo. Komesiam.
Biafra,
Biafra. Na meo onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra na merani onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra. Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na merani biko kodo onyolu welu mono aya na merani no onyolu welu mono onyo chai chukwu kikele anyị na bogi the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na me onuzo ke Biafra. Merani onuzo ke Biafra. Na merani onuzo ke Biafra. Merani onuzo ke Biafra. Ndiro marani buruburu. Anachi wepunda anyị n'ike. Shaka. Oh, they are holding our lead. Mazinambika. Now he's Prime Minister. Mazin Simon. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope. Yogi Bikonu Sitting the music, come here. You will learn.